Okay, I'll be the first to admit, the Oscars are kinda dumb. Each year, so many good films don't win awards, and sometimes don't even get nominated for many categories. Pretty much all of the nominees and winners are white, and they try to be international, but to be honest, foreign films don't have much of a chance outside of their separate category. But, as much as we all hate the Oscars, I still think they matter. The biggest reason that the Oscars are important is just how much influence they have on films. Look no further than the Oscar bait movies who create their entire story in hopes of winning an award. But even movies that aren't designed to win Oscars still change from this influence. For instance, the 2016 movie Lion is about a boy who got lost from his family and later tries to reconnect with them after he gets adopted by an Australian family. But after Lion was nominated for an Oscar, the message of the marketing campaign was changed from finding your roots to the importance of immigrants in hopes of appealing to the voters to win big. Movie studios pour massive amounts of money into their marketing campaigns so they can get Oscar nominations. These studios can spend anywhere from $3 to $10 million just on their For Your Consideration Oscar campaigns. They target the voters with invitations to screenings, personalized ads, and lots of mail. And studios want these little statues of a guy holding a sword for good reason. In 2008, Slumdog Millionaire won 7 Oscars. The film was made with a budget of only $20 million, and after its big night, it went on to make $380 million worldwide. Being able to win the Oscars definitely affects how well movies do. People watch movies that either got nominated or won an Oscar when they normally wouldn't have before. The nomination grabs people's attention, and if it does well on Oscar night, there's a high chance that they will go and watch it afterwards. The Oscars have a lot to do with the validation of movies to the general public and Hollywood as a whole. Most people believe that whatever film wins Best Picture is the best movie from that year, which isn't always true. The Oscars also act as a collective spokesperson for Hollywood. Take Netflix. Until Roma's big year in 2019, the streaming release wasn't taken very seriously by the film snobs of the industry. Streaming releases were thought to be of lower quality and to not be taken seriously, instead of film producers just adapting to the new age. You can see the effects of this win with big names like Martin Scorsese and Noah Baumbach releasing their films through Netflix. Both of these got a lot of nominations, and it wouldn't be unlikely to see more seasoned filmmakers to release through streaming. The Oscars also represent what is accepted by the closed-door society of Hollywood. Whenever a film that is a first for something, like when Moonlight was the first movie to win Best Picture with an LGBT leading character, it shows how the old white dudes that control Hollywood are becoming more open to progressive films that break the status quo. Now, this isn't to say that movies like Moonlight need the validation of the Academy to be considered of high quality or taken seriously, but it's at least a small step forward in making the film industry's standards less whitewashed. And for actors, getting an Oscar also validates their prowess and changes their career. Sure, winning an Oscar doesn't definitively mean that someone is a good actor, but it puts actors into the ranks of those that we consider the best. Remember when Leonardo DiCaprio finally won the Best Actor award for The Revenant? People were outraged that before Leonardo had never gotten the award recognition. Everyone already knew that he was a talented actor, so why was there so much anger that he had never won it, and so much rejoicing when he finally did? It's because winning an Oscar is a big deal. We want our favorite movies and our favorite actors to win big on Oscar night because we want to see the recognition for them. People use the Oscars to measure how good an actor is, even out of the context of the Oscars, referring to them as an award-winning actor, and we all know what award someone is talking about when they say that. Whether the Oscars matter is a little complicated. I cringe a little in saying that they do matter when the Academy has continuously made questionable choices for who gets an Oscar. However, they definitely have influence over which movies we see and how they are made. I mean, is it really surprising that a bunch of old white dudes can have power over an industry? I think just because the Academy isn't very good at choosing the best films each year doesn't mean that they don't matter at all. It is a powerful force that has had a massive effect on the movie industry. Even people who say the Oscars are stupid will still make prediction and reaction videos to the awards ceremony. Just look at YouTube. If you really hate the Oscars so much, I have some advice. In driving school, they tell you that to avoid road rage, you should assume that everyone else is a bad driver. I think the same thing goes for the Oscars. It's definitely more enjoyable to watch when you already know that the people who decide who wins are pretty out of touch. Go into the Oscars assuming that it's going to be a complete train wreck, or just don't watch it at all. I think that it's important to be critical of the Academy, but to also not write it off completely. Just enjoy the films that you yourself think are the best. Thanks for watching.
And the Oscar goes to
It's Cats, baby.
Let's go!
Yes!
Yeah.
I want to thank God. I want to thank my mom. I want to thank Noah.